I'm Melissa Fassel Dunn, and welcome to Broad Appeal, a show about boss women and queen bees, where we feature women in leadership positions who are writing and living by their own rules. Today we are interviewing Rousanna Curvelo. Rousanna is one of the 3 founders of Violet Skincare, which is located in Brookline. Welcome, Rousanna. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
You are welcome. We're super excited to learn all about your products and your family and how you got started with this. So to start, now your mom, who is Violet, yes, is both self-taught in natural skincare, but she also has a degree in biochemistry.
Yes.
So can you tell me a little bit more about her background and how she influenced you and this business?
Well, my mom, she's a biochemist, but she is also an esthetician, and she has been for 40 years now. We are originally from Armenia, and she has always been interested in skincare. You know, even as just biochemist, she was making her own masks and experimenting with different oils and different ingredients. So that has always been her passion.
So she always had sort of a kitchen lab of her own?
Oh my God, she did. I do remember even as a young girl just walking around the house, she was always with a mask on or a hair oil or something like that. And I was like, oh my God.
So she was her own test subject.
She was, and she was obsessed, and she still is.
Yeah.
At the age of 68.
She's still testing it all out.
She still is. She's still making new products in a lab every day.
Now you are a twin.
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit about your sister, who's also a founder of the business?
Yes. So me and my sister, we did everything together. I mean, everything from nursing school to college to getting our graduate degrees and to being in business.
And to being test subjects for your mom.
Yes, yes. We do look a lot alike. So many times when I'm at the spa and she comes for the second shift, people don't even know the difference. When we had 2 locations, you know, people were like, wait, are you here and are you there at the same time? What's going on?
I thought that you were time traveling.
Yes, yes.
So have you ever used it for sneaky purposes?
Oh my God, we did, especially dating. Don't. I'm
sure you have some fantastic stories. We probably don't want to, maybe we don't want to share those today, but it sounds like fun. So the whole business, it's co-owned by you and your mom and your sister?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic. So what was the inspiration for starting Violet Skincare?
Well, like I said, my mom has always been in a skincare business, but not me or my sister. We wanted to go into medicine. And so when we moved to the United States in 1992, 26 years ago, I still have the accent.
Good math.
We wanted to go to med school, but before that, we wanted to become nurses just so we can pay for our education. So we went to St. Elizabeth School of Nursing, and being an RN, for 5 years, I realized that, you know, medicine is not what I wanted to do.
So you went to school, and then were you a nurse after that?
I was.
Okay, so how long were you a nurse for before you decided to change gears?
6 years.
Change courses?
6 years.
6 years. And what about the experience in nursing? So you wanted to do this medical thing. You did some of the schooling in Armenia already, correct?
Yes.
So what about it made you want to leave or switch?
I was always into wellness and non-traditional medicine and treating a person in a holistic way. So being a nurse and seeing how, you know, prescription medicines and just treating separate parts of the body just did not sit well with me.
It didn't work for you.
It didn't.
So you could see people getting, for example, help for one thing which harmed another part of their body.
Exactly.
And then they had to fix that, and then
exactly.
it went down that path.
That I did not want to be a part of it.
No one likes. Okay, and so then you decided, all right, so this isn't for me. I don't want to work in this field. I'm going to go get my master's in business.
Yeah.
And so you went to do that. Now, what was your goal at that time?
My first year, I wanted to be in pharmaceuticals or business administration.
So still sort of medicinal.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
And then what happened? So here you are, you know, you're like, okay, nursing's not for me. I'm going to go in to get my MBA with my sister.
Yeah.
But maybe that's not for us either. So then what happened?
So the second year of the business school, we did a project, like sort of a market research for natural and organic skincare and spa in New England area, which at that time, there was nothing.
So your research yielded that it didn't exist as a business.
Exactly.
Where did it exist?
On the West Coast was definitely...
In Armenia?
Well, in Armenia, of course.
And then the West Coast of the United States.
Yes.
So what's different? You mentioned to me before when we were talking that skincare in Armenia it's different from skincare here, just traditionally, and
it is.
Has always been. What's the difference?
It's simple. It's all the ingredients that we now use, and the raw unique ingredients like egg yolk and oatmeal and raw honey, blends of oils, flowers, and herbs.
So stuff that smells good and probably tastes okay too.
Yeah,
I would guess. It sounds like it's edible.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And here in the United States at that time, it was all the ingredients in a jar that you don't even know what it is. It's full of preservatives that cause different problems with hormones and things.
Similar to the medical field.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you did this market research and you discovered that, okay, this doesn't exist and there's a need.
Yes.
And so did you open the business while you were still pursuing your degree, or did you close out that degree thing and then start this?
We just graduated in 2004, me and my sister, and we decided to open our first organic, natural, holistic spa on Newberry Street. So that was our first move.
Which is a bold first move. That is an amazing location to start a business.
My mom was very happy.
I'm sure she was so proud. She was probably, it was her dream.
It was her dream.
As well.
Yes, it was always her dream. And at that time, she was working on Newberry Street for already years, building her clientele and...
As an esthetician elsewhere.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so, and I imagine she brought a lot of her clientele with her because it sounds like
she did.
She really knows what she's doing.
She did. And when we opened the first Newberry Street location, clients just responded very well. People were ready. People started to read ingredients, understand the toxic, harmful ingredients in other products, and we started educating people. And it just took off.
And they took to it.
Yes,
they listened,
definitely did.
And they responded.
And most importantly, they saw results.
Right, that is pretty important. So how has your work in healthcare come, translated into this business? So as a nurse before, how did you sort of use the skills that you learned there in the business that you have right now?
Well, we have a lot of different clients. Some of them are cancer patients, for example, with a lot of different skin and hair issues.
Yes,
and that's one of the things we do. We make, for example, things that make hair grow, which are all natural.
That's fantastic.
For dry skin, we know that cancer patients have dry skin, so we would formulate something for them.
So do you have a special line for cancer patients, or do you sort of tailor it to, you have a special line?
We do. We have a special line for cancer patients. We have a special line for baby line, which is for babies with eczema. We have psoriasis. We have a line for men, which my husband loves now.
Good for him.
So we have a lot of different things for rosacea and acne and a lot of different things.
It's interesting that lines for men are becoming more popular now. It's that has turned over too. Men they're paying more attention to their skin. I mean, my dad. No, he did not pay attention to his skin. It wasn't a thing,
Men do.
Back
Men
in the day.
now do, definitely.
So it's so nice to see them kind of coming along. And we had also talked about, I think you said, teenagers now? You have a lot of teenage clients?
Yes, and we love teenage clients because you have to start early. And teenage clients actually are very educated now. They understand the ingredients, and they don't just go for a prescription medicine that they got at the dermatologist, even though many doesn't work, and then they come back to us. Right. But they do understand.
Many paths, right?
they do want to treat it a natural way.
Yeah.
And yeah, it works.
Good for our youth.
Yeah.
So how has being a woman and an immigrant also, has that affected your business in any way? Do you feel like it gave you an advantage, a disadvantage? Nothing at all, sort of average?
I mean, as a woman, it definitely gave me an advantage being in the spa industry.
Yes.
And I love it. I love what I do. I go to work every day loving what I do, and people see that.
Yeah. And people, I imagine, are very interested in your background because you have such an interesting backstory.
They do. They do.
Your whole family.
Yes, yes. And being an immigrant, I mean, I love it. Again, you know, being in Brookline, it's so diverse. We see so many people from different nationalities, cultures, and anywhere in New England, like it's just amazing to meet so many different people.
And everybody has a story to share.
Yes.
Which is fantastic.
Yes.
So, in your business, what is your biggest struggle?
Well, the biggest,
yeah.
The biggest struggle is the constant desire to grow my business, and I also have a kindergartner and a second grader.
Yeah.
So it's tough. I do want to be involved in their lives a lot. I do want to volunteer at school and go to activities and soccer games.
You want to do it all.
I want to do it all, and I want to grow my business.
Yeah.
So it's a time. It's a balance.
Yeah, the balance. I feel like it's something that women in particular, I think, struggle with a lot,
Absolutely.
Especially if we're moms and we want to excel at everything, and the work-life balance is really difficult.
It is.
So what do you see as being the biggest problem in today's American skincare regimes?
People are starting a little too late.
Okay. So when should they start?
They should start in their teens.
In their teens.
Yes.
Okay.
Or
So
20s.
teenagers, you need to start right now.
Yes. Teens or 20s is the best.
Okay.
You know, 30s is great. 40s is when you really have to start taking care of your skin.
Right.
Everything is going downhill at the But it's never too late. It's never too late. So, you know, we have a lot of clients who are in their 40s and their 50s and still like switching the routines, using masks, using different ingredients and different products, they do see results.
Okay, so it's never too late.
No, it's
like
never
it's
too
good
late.
to start early,
Yes.
but it's never too late.
Yes.
So what are your view? What if we want to take shortcuts? What is your view of injectables like Botox and fillers and that sort of thing? Do you think it's a good shortcut to take, or should we be avoiding those?
You should be avoiding those.
Okay, we should be avoiding those. Why? It's so easy. You just go in, they give you a little something.
There is no reason to inject toxins in your body. You know, I know everyone wants to look good, but there are alternative ways to look good. Like we just started offering facial rejuvenation acupuncture.
Okay, so tell me, this sounds just fascinating.
It's amazing. It's basically acupuncture, thin needles in your face, which actually promote your own skin's natural abilities to make more collagen.
So instead of putting something in there like botulism that evokes a response in your skin, this is doing something that makes your skin evoke its own response.
Absolutely.
In a natural way.
Absolutely.
So do you just, I mean, is it like Hellraiser? Like, do you have, I mean, how many needles do you have in your face? What's it look like?
You have at least 10, 15 needles in your face.
10 or
in
15,
specific
okay.
areas. It doesn't hurt at all. And it's actually good for you.
Okay.
It's actually good for you. If you have a headache or insomnia, that will treat that as well.
Yeah, it sounds like an all-in-one sort of thing.
It is. It's not a one-time thing. You have to keep coming. It's a regular thing. Everything we do is not a one-time thing. It's a gradual, it's a routine, it's creating a ritual and doing it daily.
So you're saying there just really are no shortcuts.
There's no shortcuts, no.
Oh, oh no. So you brought a few things for us today.
I did.
But before that, what's your favorite product that Violet Skincare? So everything at the spa is made by your family. I mean, by your business.
It's made by our business. Violet is a creative brains of it, so she creates new products, and my sister makes everything.
Wow.
And she makes everything weekly. We want everything to be
Super fresh.
We want everything fresh because that's where you get the results.
Okay. So what's your favorite thing? How many products do you offer?
We have over 50 different products.
Okay. That's a lot of products.
Yes. But we don't stop there. If somebody comes to Violet with a specific problem, she will create a product for you specifically for your specific needs.
So it's super tailored.
Yes.
Okay. So of the 50, do you have a favorite?
I'm obsessed with oils.
You're obsessed with oils. Okay. What is it about oils that makes them so special?
Oils are so hydrating. And the way we create them, it's not just one oil, it's different oil blends.
Okay. So, and is it everybody gets their own oil blend, or is it sort of like one size fits all?
We have 3 different types.
Okay.
But if you come to us and you say, hey, I love jasmine or I love gardenia, you know, just tell it to Violet, and she will immediately make a product for you. She's obsessed. We love aromatherapy. We think that putting something on your face that smells good makes you feel good, and so you look good.
Yeah, I mean, when you walked in today, I was like, what is that? She smells magical. And you do, it smells so good, and it's the oil, right?
Yes,
it's the oil. Okay, so you brought a couple things for us today, and you brought actually 3 different things. So can you tell us about the first one? The first part of it, because this is a simple routine, right?
It is a very simple routine. This is something you can do in the morning in a second.
Okay.
I mean, this is one of our toners, which is a rose water, which is Violet makes from her roses that she grows in her garden. All you have to do is just spray it on your face, leave it on, don't even wash it off or wipe it off, and proceed with, you know,
your favorite,
my favorite rose oil.
Okay.
Which is excellent. Again, it's a lot of different anti-aging oils. It has essential rose oil, jojoba oil, amaranth oil, argan oil. So Violet likes different blends.
Okay.
So it's a blend of different oils. But please don't be scared, because even though it's a lot of different oils, it's very light.
Right, so you're not going to feel like you've put, you know, suntan oil on your face or anything like that.
It's very non-greasy, and it absorbs very quickly.
And it smells fantastic.
It smells fantastic.
Bonus.
So all you have to do is just massage it in. This should be your morning routine. Rose oil after the rose water, and a little bit of an eye cream. Just right here.
Okay, now what's this?
It's an eye cream.
It's an eye cream.
It's royal jelly eye cream.
Oh, nice.
Made out of fresh royal jelly.
Now, where does that come from? Like Violet's windowsill?
No, she ordered it. She orders it, but she orders it fresh.
Right.
So it actually arrives on the ice.
Oh, wow.
This is not the royal jelly that's packed in a box or a tube. This is a fresh royal jelly. This product actually needs to be refrigerated, just like many of our products.
Which must feel really nice when you put it on, because it's nice and cool.
Exactly, exactly.
Fantastic. Now, how would you, and you just dot that around your eye?
Just dab it in, and you're good to go.
Okay. So now, this sounds amazing, and this sounds like kind of atypical. You know, it's like you said, it's almost more of a ritual than anything else. And it sounds very pleasant. So if people want to check it out, get their custom, I'm kind of wanting to come and get my custom jasmine oil right now. How do they get a hold of you? How do they come and see you? What are website, email?
Yep, the website is violetskinboutique.com.
Okay.
So they can call us, they can email us, or just come in for a consultation.
Okay. So thank you so much, Rousanna.
You're welcome.
Rousanna Curvelo, everybody, from Violet Skincare. So it's violetskincareboutique.com?
It's violetskinboutique.com.
violetskinboutique.com. So if you want more information, please check them out. If you want to get a custom consultation or order some of their products, you can go to violetskinboutique.com. And for more information about Broad Appeal, please visit us at broadappealtv.com. And thank you so much for joining us today. Hey everybody, we are at the Yellow Door Taqueria here in Lower Mills, and I'm with Katrina, and she is going to make us the best cocktail, which is the favorite cocktail at the Yellow Door. So tell us about what we're making.
So I am making the On the Road to Baja, which is probably our most popular cocktail, like non-margarita cocktail that we've had on our menu that we put out in November.
And why do you think people like it so much? What is the appeal?
So it is a mezcal-based cocktail, so it has this kind of smoky agave spirit. But it's chili infused, so it's also spicy. And then we use this spiced pineapple syrup that we make in-house, which is spiced with allspice and cloves and boiled down. And it's just this really delicious pineapple flavor. And so it's got this like combination of smoky, spicy, and sweet.
Right.
So I think that that's why it's
kind
become
of
so popular.
Something for everyone.
Exactly. And it's also so beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Awesome. So what we do, we use 2 ounces of our chili-infused mezcal, which we infuse right here in-house.
So you open the bottle,
we open
plop
the
a couple
bottle,
of chilies in,
and put a couple of ancho chilies into it.
Okay.
And
how
just kind of let it infuse.
Yeah, how long does it infuse for?
I mean, sometimes we use it immediately, but the longer that it's infusing for, the spicier it gets. So we use 2 ounces of that. We use 1 ounce of lime juice that we squeeze in-house as well. And then we use 1.25 ounces of this spiced pineapple syrup. A lot of people will think that the spiced pineapple syrup on its own is spicy, but it's actually just kind of spiced with these sort of winter spices, which will probably change up. We'll probably keep something like this around for the spring and summer, but we'll probably change it up and use spices that are more summery.
Okay.
So then just shake. This one is served up, so it's in an AP coupe. And you double strain so that no little ice chips get in there.
Gotcha. You don't want to interrupt those spices with ice chips.
Exactly. You don't want to change the texture of the drink.
And tell me about these. What is this?
So these are dehydrated lime wheels. So we bake them downstairs to dehydrate them, and they're really just used for garnish. They're super beautiful. And then these ancho chilies are the other part of the garnish.
Do you recommend munching on the ancho chili?
I personally don't. They're dried, so they're not going to be all that good.
They won't
hurt
you?
They are a little bit spicy. So,
do you approve?
Oh, it is so good.
I'm super excited. I'm a little scared though with all these spices. Let's see. Let's see. Get away from the ancho chili. Oh my gosh, this is so good. It has so many flavors.
I know.
It's got layers of flavors, so you have to sort of like
and
enjoy
all different
one.
mouthfeels too.
It does. Wow. All right, this is fantastic. Thank you so much for making this.
You're welcome.
All right, everybody. So come and enjoy all of these flavors at the Yellow Door Taqueria in Lower Mills, and
this is the On the Road to Baja.
The On the Road to Baja, which is the house favorite. Thanks again for joining us. Hey everybody, we're back with Broad Appeal, and we're here with Rousanna Curvelo, and she's going to tell us her favorite beauty and life tip or trick. So here we go.
Okay, of course, I am obsessed with apple cider vinegar. And this is something that everybody can do. First of all, drinking it is really good for you. It's very good for inflammation, and it's also very good for your skin. So what I do is I mix a little bit with the warm water and a little bit of lemon, and I drink it every morning. That's one of the things. Another thing is it's good for your hair. So it could be used as a hair conditioner. Again, just mix half a bottle with a little bit of water and rinse after you shampoo.
Thank you so much, Rousanna. Now we have, and it's cheap too, right?
You
can just pick that up anywhere.
Yes.
So thank you so much for that tip. Thank you everybody again for joining us today. Rousanna Curvelo.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.
You're welcome.